Hello guys, in this video we will be talking about Chinese government scholarship, and in the end I will be taking some of your questions regarding Chinese Scholarship Council. We will be talking what is actually CSC, how to apply, when to apply, what are the required documents, what are the universities offering CSC, is it a fully funded scholarship, what kind of documents do you need? Do you need an English proficiency certificate or not? In the end, I'll answer some of your questions. So stay tuned. The link of my WhatsApp group is in the description, where we describe a lot of things about scholarships, not only about Chinese government scholarship, but also about Russian government scholarship and Open Door Olympiad. And in the future, we will be helping about other scholarships as well. So let's come to the point. What is CSC? It is Chinese government scholarship being offered every year if you are applying for a bachelor's, master's, and a PhD program. Then every year from January 1st to March 31st, these two dates are important, January 1st up to March 31st. So in these days, every year you can apply CSC. The procedure is quite different and kind of difficult and kind of hectic as well, but once you understand, it becomes easier for everybody. Okay, so I made it clear that CSC is a fully funded scholarship by the Chinese Scholarship Council, and it's been offered every year, and it depends on the university as well. Some universities offer earlier, some offer late. If you are a winner, you will be given stipend, monthly stipend, living allowance, and all those information will be provided on the university website itself. So once you decide to apply, there are three categories on CSC. One is called category A, the other one is category B, the other one is category C. So we are going to talk about mainly about two categories. One is A and B. Category A is by education institutions in your country, for example, Higher Education Authority, or in case of Pakistan, if you want to apply category A on CSC, then you need to apply through HEC, Higher Education Council. So it depends. If you are applying for other European, like from Central Asian country, Russia and other countries, then you also need to apply on category A by applying through the education ministry or whatever the procedure is. But for Pakistanis, the procedure is to apply through HEC, and the stipend, money, and status, all that information is same for candidates applying for category B. Okay, what is category B? Category B is the direct approach. You directly apply admission in a university in China, and if you are a winner, then you will get all the equal opportunities, same like a category A student. So category C is basically an exchange program. So if you study one semester in your country and want to pursue another semester in China, then of course universities have contribution and they have exchange programs. So that's not for you if you are seeking for category C. You need to focus mainly on two categories, A and B, and particularly B. How many universities you can apply? You can apply one university now. Before it was like unlimited universities, then they reduced number to 3, and then now you can apply one university in China. And if you're lucky enough, you don't need to worry because you can stay in China on category B. It's a fully funded scholarship. How much money do they offer? In renminbi, if you are in a bachelor, around 3,000. If you're having masters, then they offer you 3,500 and 3,700, I guess, and that includes the accommodation. If you live on the dorm or dormitory, then you don't need to worry because the money will be deducted from your bank account directly, and you will be given pocket money, 3,000. That's more than enough for the students to live in China. Even if you don't cook, you can buy something like coats, jackets, shoes, and I'm not talking about branded Nike, Adidas, and all that stuff, but you can still live a better, good life and even save money to send back home if you belong to a country where you need to support your family back. Then it comes to PhD candidates are given 4,500, and in some universities more or less, but not less, actually 4,500 for those candidates. Do you need IELTS or TOEFL? No, that's not the requirement. In any university in China, you can just have English proficiency certificate that can prove that your previous degree was taught in English. So if you are a college student or a university student, or you did Bachelor from your country, then you don't need any TOEFL or IELTS score 6.5 or 7. You just need a letter, and that letter can be taken. Even though if you didn't study in English, it doesn't matter. You can get the letter, and it can be from your previous college. They can just write 2 or 3 lines that, okay, the person was studying and all those things are taught in English. Next one is passport. Passport is very much important at the time of application. It's not always mandatory, but of course you will get the visa, so your passport must be ready and you don't need any translation. If your documents, all the documents are in already in English, then you don't need Chinese translation or any other language translation. But if your documents are not in English, then you need to translate your document, and you cannot do it yourself. You can have a legit authority to do so. For your document, number one is your passport. If you're applying master's and PhD, you need a research proposal. If you're applying a bachelor degree, you need a that is called motivation letter. And then 2 recommendation letters, 1 recommendation letter and the other one, both should be from associate professors or a full professor, not from an assistant professor. So they must be having like a validity maybe within a year or 6 months. That's okay. You can get those letters from your university. Then it comes to English proficiency certificate, then your degree, then your certificate. So many people are confused between a degree and certificate or transcript. So one is your transcript where detailed marks are written, like you got in physics like this one, bio like this one, out of 100 you got 80 scores. So that is called transcript. And the other one is your diploma. That is called, in our country, our language is called sanad, or a certificate. Okay, you need these documents. These are mandatory documents to apply a scholarship. Now, how to approach? So many people are talking about an acceptance letter so that they can have bright chances to get into Chinese universities. And later on, I'll be talking about, some procedure that is quite different to apply in China. So I was talking about acceptance letter. Acceptance letter is not mandatory at all. In some cases, it may increase your chances, maybe 10%, 15%, but that's not the guarantee. I saw so many of the people, they had acceptance letters, but they were rejected and refused by the council and university itself because of their poor representation in terms of documents, in terms of research proposal and other stuff. So apply, no matter you're applying bachelor, master's or PhD, apply without acceptance letter. Don't worry. If you want to get an acceptance letter, how to apply? You need to consult the supervisors there and teachers there in a particular university. You need to go scroll the university website and find the teachers there and drop them an email with your resume and your research proposal to ask for an acceptance letter. But today, like these days, you will not get a reply from them because they are busy on Chinese New Year, and Chinese New Year is a long time. It's Game of Thrones winter. So you don't need to push yourself so hard to get an acceptance letter. If you don't have, just go ahead and apply. Without an acceptance letter, you will be accepted if your documents are quite good enough. Then don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. Just go and apply. Other people also, talking about some kind of CGPA thing. So CGPA is nothing. Like, it's not a problem. So many third winners are doing MBBS, and remember, medical science is not on scholarship. It's a self-funded program. So medicine, medical science, those students cannot apply, but others can because medical science is a paid one, but it's kind of cheap and there is no merit for like 90% grade or 100% grades. That doesn't matter, but you need to apply admission individually rather than applying in a council. So you can apply as a medical student. CGPA doesn't matter if your research proposal is good, your documents are ready, and you are not doing any kind of blunders, then that is not a requirement as well. How to basically apply? To apply, you just need to go to the individual university website. And oh yeah, I remember, like, some people were talking about English taught program and Chinese taught program. If you are applying for a Chinese taught program, then there are two ways. The one is preparatory course. If you are not having a Chinese proficiency, then you need to attend 1 year for the Chinese language, and that will be covered in your scholarship. They will give you money every month, same like other students. And after 1 year, you need to pass HSK4 exam, and then you will enter into the regular degree program. But if you already have one, then you can apply and show the proficiency in Chinese language, and you can apply. There are tons of universities for English taught program. So what you need to do, I will also guide you how to apply. First of all, you need to go to the university website. There you need to find your subject, your major, your school within a university, because these websites are confusing. There is a, for example, School of Politics within Tsinghua University. So you need to go to the particular school. There you check the requirements for your subject. Either it's taught in English or in Chinese. Confirm, send the emails. There is a one international student office in every university in China. Send them emails, inquire about it, do some sort of research. And on the basis of that research, you need to apply the final admission. This is the research. You need to go to www.csc.edu.cn. There you will find around 1,000 universities are offering this opportunity every year. And later I will be talking about other scholarships as well, but this is just for particular for CSC. There you can find your subject. Either it's taught in English or in Chinese. I already made it clear about IELTS and Chinese proficiency. So if you have Chinese proficiency, go ahead. If you don't have, you need to attend the course. And if you are applying for English taught program, then you need to search which program is taught in English. It is available on each university website. Whatever your targeted university is there, you need to explore the university website individually. There are tons of universities offering English taught programs, and tons of programs that are being offered in English language. So you need to go to individual university and find your subject, and first of all make sure that this is my dream university, here I want to go. And once you find your university, then you need to apply at two places. One is the university portal itself, and the other one is CSC portal. So I will bring you to the screen as well, because I have some questions there. You need to apply first of all on university website, and then go to CSC website and apply by selecting category B. And every university in China has an agency number that will be given on the university website. And you can also Google, for example, agency number of Shanghai University, agency number of Peking University, agency number of Tsinghua University. You can find, once you find the agency number, you can go to the CSC website, then create a login credential account. And first of all, you need to fill your information, and after that start applying your scholarship admission. There you need to put the agency number. Once you put the agency number, the university name will appear in the next box automatically, because once you put the agency number, the system knows you are applying for a particular university. For example, you apply Tsinghua University, the agency number is 123, right? So you can just write there 123 and Tsinghua University will appear here. It means you are applying for Tsinghua University. Then you need to go back to the Tsinghua University portal and submit the application there as well. So here there is one thing important. Don't contradict with your documents. For example, the same documents you submitted on a CSC portal should be same you are submitting on Tsinghua University portal. There should be no contradiction in the documents. Don't fake out all those things. So let's get back to the screen now, and I will show you that there are some questions. I can try to answer those questions because I filled the form. Once again, the link of my WhatsApp group is here in the description. And this video is for the CSC scholarship, and in the future we'll be covering, but my main niche of this channel is based on tech tutorials, algorithm, YouTube and stuff. So if you want to subscribe, consider subscribing now. turn on the notifications to stay tuned. Let's get to the computer screen, and there I will, answer some of your FAQs. So here we are. I asked you to write down some questions about CSC, and here I got some questions. Number one is we are going to start from this place. Is there a fixed CGPA? And okay, this one is here. China is a progress. Does it? All right. English. Does it require an official translation? No. If your documents are in English or Chinese, then you don't need a translation. Is there a fixed CGPA required to be eligible? I already explained you don't need CGPA. And is there an undergraduate program available? There are undergraduate programs available in different universities. You need to go to the university website. For example, I say Jilin University, right? jlu.edu.cn. Here you will find the schools, everything. You can translate this one. Find your major, your subject, and then you can apply. You can also search here CSC like this one. Go to search option and search here CSC like this one, and you will find the CSC details here. For example, these are some notices and all the information, but everything will be here. You look on undergraduate, there is an admission portal here for the undergraduates as well, and every information will be given on the university website. All right, can all countries participate? Yes, there is no country limit. Everywhere from the world, all participants can participate. Someone else said, is there a scholarship for bachelor? Yes, I made it clear. Is IELTS required? No, it's not required. When to apply? January 1st to March 31st every year. And some dates may vary because some universities offer earlier, some later. You also need to go to university, and here you can search, and they announce, like an announcement will be there about CSC on every university portal. Can I apply through Hope Certificate? Yes, you can apply with the Hope Certificate. Can I apply without applying in HEC? Yeah, I already explained you can apply Category B program. What's the deadline for CSC? I already made it clear, 31st March. Okay, in my country, lessons are taken in English, and I have CSC should have English proficiency or certificate test. There is no other way to prove my proficiency like an interview or whatever. No, there is no interview to prove your proficiency, but you need a letter, and I already explained that. How can you get a letter? All right, brother, master's करने के बाद दोबारा मास्टर में करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि पास है, तो जब दोबारा अप्लाई करें तो वहाँ उनको मास्टर्स मेंशन करें या बीएस? आप मास्टर्स मेंशन कर सकते हैं. Don't worry, you can mention your masters there. Can you suggest me universities who have high acceptance ratio of students? All universities under CSC are taking students 300 to 400 every year. So from Pakistan, most of the students are from African region, and Pakistan, Uzbek, Tajik, and Iraqis, Yemenis, and Bangladeshi, Indonesians. All right. Can you make a video for applying into CSC in multiple universities? Later on, we will, I will guide you how to apply directly, but that's the website, guys. So you need to remember this website. Here you need to go. Study in China, and I'm pasting this one here. Just go to this website and you can have an account and apply here. You can create an account at this place. All right, next question. CSC Scholarship through HSC category has been closed. Now I want to apply CSC Scholarship through category B for Bachelor. Could you please list some universities without HSK and without application fee for Bachelor that offers CSC Scholarship so that I can apply through category B? I cannot guarantee you anything tell you about directly which are not, but there are so many universities without HSK. As I already mentioned, in terms of English proficiency certificate, then you don't need any such a letter or HSK. Can I get some scholarship like ODO in China without them asking for language proficiency? I made it very clear so many times. What does China put an age cap on their own? There is PhD is I guess 38 years old, and master's is 34 years old if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this was the criteria before. Do China give fully funded scholarship like ODO? Yes, of course. Chinese government scholarship gives you pocket money 500, 700. I already made it clear, like 3,500 renminbi Chinese currency for masters and 4,500 for master PhD, and 2,500 for undergraduate without accommodation, and accommodation is paid extra. That is extra 750 for masters, and I guess 1,000 for PhD, and a little bit like 600 something like for undergraduates as well. So I made everything clear and hope you understood a lot of things about the Chinese government scholarship in this video. Consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one, and bye-bye.